Good morning. I greet the rising sun. Monday morning. Next week starts. Today is the 17th of June, and I'm coming out of a week where we did nearly not at all use the internet, mainly in nature, mainly in research of truth in the system of body and the system of mind, how they can come together in a way that peace can arise. And I took the card for this week, Weiße Liane, white lian. And this card is standing for the awakening central feelings as in the youth, where we are coming from the consciousness of the children to the more grown up, where we feel the senses, where we feel the erotic wisdom in our body, not knowing what it is about. And it's standing for this deep, deep innocence of the heart of the youth. When I came in contact with this archetype, it was in the stone circle in Evora, and I was sitting in front of the stone, and there came a voice to me, find the picture, remember the picture where you did not know fear. And I went back in my childhood very, very, very early, and I noticed how deeply we are educated in fear, how deeply there was a trust to the divine, but in the body system, so much fear. And I suddenly noticed that even as a little child, I was told, don't take a gift from a stranger. It's dangerous. And then I came deeper in my memory, and I came back to a very, very old tribal picture where I noticed this full trust into life. And I noticed this feeling, if you are in communication with all around you, and all around you the big mother is holding you, embracing you in a way and showing you your natural borders until here it's right to go. Don't go more forward, but not because of fear. It was this deep trust. And I felt such a power in my whole body system, and I noticed that there was a full different kind of perceiving the world outside of me. And Weiße Liane, white lian, is standing for this aspect that we all, behind all our trauma work, behind all the work what we are doing on a political level and on a therapeutical level with ourselves, with our souls, find back to this memory. In a way, it's also a discovery what Wilhelm Reich made in his lifetime when he noticed, when he worked with his students or with the people who came to him to ask for help, that he always discovered something very healthy. And this is a new discovery, that there is something in every soul which is healthy, which is out of fear, and because of this also out of trauma. So I take this card for this week. Last week we had the Fool, and this was always learning to speak the truth, where we normally don't speak truth. And if we want to be enlightened, we have to notice our little lies in daily life, which is nearly natural, and to figure out how can we change our field in the coming together, that there is no reason anymore to lie. And here now this week it's just deeper, rising the memory. I think this aspect, this archetype was lost for centuries, not only on a personal level, on a field level. This core trust of the young girl which awakens to the next level in Eros, did not exist anymore. It was very much reduced on a personal level and not connected with this metaphysical and physical level where body and spirit really come together. Yeah, and it's telling us, find back to this memory. If you want to end war, you have to find this core trust that it's real, that it exists. And if we want to end war, we see it now, how many discussions are in the political world. It's not helping if we only want to end something in the outer world, still with the patterns of fear and defending ourselves. We have to find back to the core of origin. Why and how did war start in our societies as a very natural field? Can we really discover the beginning of war, and can we really discover this power of trust, deep trust, which is deeper than the guidance of war, of the system of war? And all the ones who really deeply look in themselves for this inner shift are a contribution towards a new field building. It starts in us as a person. The next is, it starts in us as creating a field between human beings who relearn to remember this core trust as a quality of life. So may this week serve this discovery, and may the eternal youth in our soul awake and give us the trust to step forward, not to give up, not to give into resignation, but really finding the radicality to go back to the root of the source where war started, and how can we together build a field to end it. So I greet the youth in us, and maybe in some of us the youth started really late, but it's there. It's not lost. It's always there. I wish all of us a blessed week. Yasim.